Hi there, Joka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you a couple of new die sets that are available today. The first one is called Christmas Traditions and the other one is called Gingerbread Joy. The first one was inspired by my childhood cards. I think one of the most, actually I don't even remember any other designs. It was just this a few pine branches with a candle with this really moody lighting not lightning in the background, and it had its moments. Of course we didn't have anything else available, but somehow it just brought back those memories of my childhood Christmases with my grandparents that were, the best Christmases ever. And I already wanted to create this that earlier. It's very simple, so I thought, maybe nobody is interested in it. But I don't know, I had to have it for myself. But instead of creating the same kind of look, which obviously you really can't because you have cards, well, maybe with shading, people who love coloring and shading, they could do that. But with color cardstock, you cannot achieve that look. So I just kind of wanted to put a modern spin on it. And for that, I chose a non-traditional color scheme, or so I think, of red, white, black, and gold, and some craft. But then the whole setup, then with the candle and the berries and the pine tree branches, I tried to arrange them the way I remember them from the cards from my childhood. And in fact, I definitely don't have any of those cards. I don't even think I ever collected cards back then. And I don't know, these days I haven't even checked what they have available. Probably really fancy designs, not that sort of thing. So once I die cut and layered everything and glued everything together, I'm just trying to figure out how I want my arrangement to be there. And again, it's super simple. And for my candle, I was talking again, blabbering, so I didn't tell you, but I just wrapped some twine around it, and for that I put some double-sided glue on the back so that it holds the twine in place. Now, in the mini alpha die set, I do not have an ampersand. Don't even ask why. I don't know why I didn't add it. It would have made sense. So I am using a 3 and the letter I, or 1. They are both the same, I think, to create something that resembles an ampersand. I hope that makes sense there. It looks to me like an ampersand. So I could have peace and joy for my sentiment, because really that's what that card design was about. So I'm using my bone folder to, normally I just eyeball this, but I wanted to line up those letters, I think. And then I'm adding a few white enamel dots because the card was so simple. I don't know why I didn't add some texture to that craft cardstock in the background. But yeah, this turned out very, very simple. Now moving on to my second card, I layered up, well, I die cut everything from white cardstock and then a color cardstock. And as you can see, I already glued them together so I don't spend time on it here. Well, not this layer, I did not die cut from 2. That is actually an alabaster cardstock from Spellbinders, and that is gonna represent the icing on the gingerbread cookie. And just to add some teeny tiny hearts as embellishments. And then here again, a white layer first, and then I'm adding the alabaster layer so that I have more dimension on it. And I was a bit lazy to add all the design in the top in color, so I just added some red to the bottom of the J. And then I am creating another A2 size card, but so that it's a bit more special, I added an embossed layer or an embossed panel there, and then I die cut the joy sentiment 3 times so that I could cover the whole background with it. And yeah, and then I'm just going to use liquid glue to put these in place, because they are already dimensional, so I don't really need to use foam tape, but of course you can if you want to. And then I'm eyeballing it. I'm trying to place them in the same position. I hope that worked out. And that is it. I'm not going to embellish this card. I was thinking about, well, I will add some enamel dots. I was thinking about adding a lot of enamel dots, but then in the end, only these 3 in the middle of those cookies. And that's it for this video. I hope you like them, even though they are very simple. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.